Hello, that's not Adam, is it?
It is, yes.
Oh, hello, Adam. I think you're going to hate me for this, but I'll be very honest. It's actually a sales call, so I don't know if you want to hang up on me immediately or let me have 30 seconds. It's totally up to you.
What are you selling?
Well, okay, well, I'll fly through it. Obviously, if you're not interested, I won't bother you again. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I normally get welcomed in by owners and directors of ambitious companies who, if they're honest, they're a little bit frustrated on the new business side of things. So there's a feeling that they're not out meeting enough potential new clients. As a result, the pipeline looks a little bit bleak. Maybe that's not an issue, but they feel like they're meeting the wrong types of people who they're not the right seniority, they're not motivated, so they're trapped in these never-ending deal cycles. But this might be the part where you tell me none of those problems apply and I'm barking up the wrong tree.
I think they're everyone's problems, aren't they?
You'd be surprised. I've just literally spoke to I've just spoke to 4 people in a row, said everything was perfect, so you'd be surprised. Is it for you more of a we want to meet more people, or is it more of a right types of people kind of problem?
I think it's a right type of people problem. We have a complicated...
Hello? Let me reconnect. Hello?
Hello?
Sorry, Adam, I lost you. You were saying you have a complicated and then I lost you.
Yeah, complicated product. And it varies who we need to speak to.
Okay.
And the people we tend to bump into are not high enough up the chain to make the decisions to go with our ultimately best offering for them. So we sell the little bits and bobs, but we don't sell the complete solution because it's difficult to get in front of the right people.
Okay. And my understanding is that you're in the air quality and ventilation space, so I suppose that looks different for everyone. Could you maybe give me an example of someone who would be the right person to get in front of, just so I can know what I'm talking about?
So we need to get in front of people who control the purse strings of big facilities management companies,
Mm-hmm.
who can look, who have the authority to kind of shake things up and not stick with the way they've always been doing things, and listen and see some worked costs of how changing the way they operate their facilities management business in line with what we offer, how that could save them money.
Okay, so I might be reading between the lines a bit too much. I might have got this wrong, but it sounds like one of the things you're fighting against is kind of industry change a little bit. It feels like when you speak to people, they might be not open to change.
I think the problem is they get a cost for doing something some way. They win a contract based on that, and they have a certain amount of profit in that. And I think sometimes you don't have someone in-house who can look into these things and be innovative. And quite often, like, one of the things we're talking about is like a low-cost regular item that's been around for many, many decades. And so trying to change the way that is done is maybe not exciting enough for them.
Okay.
But with the energy crisis and the interest in air quality, it's really a focus area.
Okay.
They should be looking at.
So is this a new problem? How long has this been going on for?
For us?
Yeah.
So we've kind of transitioned. So previously we were just a product supplier, and the business grew off the back of COVID. Selling those products, the interest in those products for new builds has kind of waned a bit, particularly as we were focused on commercial offices. So we've been focusing on trying to grow the other areas of the business where there is repeat revenue. and it's in those areas that we need to make the right kind of contacts. And generally, once we meet with people, meet with the right people, we get business, and we get continued business. But it's getting those initial introductions to the right people that is a challenge.
Okay, let me just make sure I've understood.
And the other problem is we tend to be, most of our business comes through referrals and goes through third parties, which reduces our profit, but also reduces our ability to keep dealing with that customer afterwards and sell through onto other projects. And to keep, because we can't just, if it's our someone else has introduced us to that lead, we can't then, once that particular contract's finished, really go straight after that customer. That's not the done thing.
So it sounds like you're great when you get in front of people, but there's no one necessarily around that can make those introductions for you. And the other issue that you have is if it's come to you via a third party, there's certain red tape in terms of keeping the relationship for yourself after the fact. Have I got that right?
Yeah, and there's a dilution of getting we've got very highly trained, experienced people, but when you put someone else in the middle, you lose a bit of that gravitas.
Okay. Well, I've kept you on the phone for long enough. Can I ask you a bit of a direct question? Well, if I said that I might be able to help you with that introductory meetings in the diary with those types of people part, I'm guessing you might be closed off to the idea.
You're guessing I might be closed off to the idea. Well, I get lots of emails about it. People, would you like to be introduced to qualified people? And I've never actually spoken to someone about it. We've tried mailing lists. Sorry, let me get rid of this call.
No problem.
Actually, 2 seconds, I'll just do it.
All right. Just sorting a call out and he's going to come back to me. Be nice to finish. I'm still here.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So we've tried other mailing lists. We've invested in a lot of marketing, and we're waiting for the leads to come through that. But we could do with some fast leads with good introductions with decision makers.
Okay. Well, look, it might be worth a further conversation. Would it be ridiculous to put some more time aside and see if we can help?
I'm interested, yeah.
Okay. Well, have you got your diary there?
Yeah.
What date are you looking at?
So I have a weirdly quiet week this week.
Okay.
So, where am I today? So tomorrow I'm okay up until 4:30, and on Friday I am clear from 1.
I've got, if I understood you correctly, I've got 2:30 tomorrow, if that's appropriate.
2:30 tomorrow is good.
Yeah. Could I grab, weirdly, I've got your mobile number. I don't have your email. I run a company called We Have a Meeting, so I will put that in the subject line so you know what the call is about. Do you mind if I ask some strange questions before I wrap up? If we have the conversation tomorrow and you think this person doesn't know what he's talking about, are you comfortable telling me no?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And equally, if you think maybe there is something in it, is there anyone else we might need involved in that call to talk about potential next steps, or anyone else you'd want to be there?
Yeah, I'll dial someone else in. Can I give you another email address?
Yeah, of course you can. What's Alex? Is he? Okay, perfect. And then the last one, it's the weirdest one of all. Brace yourself. You ready?
Yeah.
Is there any reason other than an act of God that I'll be crying into my afternoon coffee because you haven't shown up?
Is there any what?
Any reason that I'll be crying into my coffee because you haven't shown up? It does happen.
Because I haven't shown up now, I will just be sat at my desk.
Okay.
If I don't show up, just give me a call. If my computer doesn't bing loud enough at me to join the meeting. But
Yes.
I'm pretty used to joining meetings.
Perfect. Okay. Well, look, I really appreciate your
And
time.
It'll be you. It's not, you're not appointment setting for someone else.
No, it's me. I'm the boss. So you'll be speaking to me.
Is it your company?
It's my company for my sins.
Good. All right then.
All right.
Let's see if we can work something out.
Yeah, let's see. All right. Well, I appreciate it. We'll speak tomorrow. Appreciate the time. All the best.
Cheers. Bye.